Hello everyone, welcome to Programming Knowledge. So this is the 14th tutorial of our Django series. So I again welcome you all to Programming Knowledge. So this is the 14th tutorial. So like this is the GitHub link of our repository. You can download this repository, clone it, and you can run this repository on your local machine. You can download this project. So these are the instructions how you can download this project, clone this repository, and install it on your local machine, and this would help you to explore out this project. Okay, so I again welcome you all to Programming Knowledge. So like in this tutorial we are going to work with the alerts in Django form. So basically alert handling in forms. So in this tutorial we are going to handle alerts in Django. There are two types of alert. One is for error and another is success. So we will fill the form. We will fill form, validate and check forms for both the cases. Use bootstrap on the front end to render and display messages. So let's get started with this. So till now we had made a form. So this was our form. Okay, on the request method and the on the basically here you can see on the get request we used to render the form, and the post request we used to submit the form. So we would apply the error handling on the post method part. So basically before this I will show you some process. The process here is about that we have alerts in bootstrap. So uh, what we can see, alerts provide contextual feedback messages for typical user actions with a handful of available and flexible alert messages. So there are basically many types of alert. So this is a primary alert, secondary, success. So here you can see the primary alert is in blue color, success is in green color, danger is in red color, and warning is in yellow color. So another type of alert here you can see is like which are dismissible in nature. So here you can see the alerts which are in dismissible in nature have a cross button on the right hand side which can be clicked, and on the refreshment, when I refresh this page, so here you can see this alert message comes up again. So basically you can cross the button and dismiss the message for that purpose only. So let's get started with this. So first we will try to keep it simple. So if the form is valid, title is equal to request.post title, subject is equal to request.post subject. uh, what I'll do, I'll create my dictionary, and irrespective of the result my dictionary is going to have the form, feedback form. Okay, irrespective of the result, I'll make a condition. Okay, then my dictionary of success is equal to true, and in the same way my dictionary of success message is equal to form submitted. Okay, and then what am I going to do? I'm going to return this page. So I take request as a parameter. My form.to.html context is equal to my dictionary, and here you can see now I have returned the my form2.html and context equal to my dictionary. So basically I would move to this part. We would use this, and here you can see it's alert warning. So just I told you, you can have a quick remember that warning is for yellow, danger is for red, and green is for success. Okay, what you can do, alert success, and this would, okay, and I will display the success message here, but only I would display the success message only on one condition, that is percent if success is equal to true, then only I will display this. So I would this is the end of the div block, and I would end the condition percent and if, okay, there's a slight error here, and I hope now it's right. So I would python manage.py run server. Okay, so I will move to my form. On the get request, I get request, I render the form, and but on the post I will check the error handling. So what we can do here, I will type test uh, title test subject, and here you can see it says form submitted. Okay, so uh, there was a slight error because I missed the single S here, alert success, so it could not display the background color. But I would refresh this page, it says form resubmission. Okay, now it's pretty fine, it says form submitted. So we can add a margin top to this. So basically this would help us out. Style is equal to margin top is equal to 1 rem. Okay, now it's pretty fine. We have a margin top, and on the cross button it is dissipate. So this is pretty cool. With this, for the same part we can do for the error also. Okay, but for this what we can do, you would move to our views.py file. This would be on else condition. So first we will check the error. I did this first because I wanted to have a quick idea of how this works. Okay, but if title is not okay, what we can do, this is our form. Okay, uh, and we can here add p class is equal to text muted note title should be capital. Okay, so this says note title should be capital. Okay, so when we move to our form, okay, now okay, I'll save it here. Then no, this time I would make a get request and render the form. Okay, I think it is throwing me an error. Okay, let me, for the time being, if one pass. Okay, now I would render the form on get request. Now this is fine. Okay, so it says title should be capital. Okay, this was just for the case I'm taking here. Okay, now if title is not is equal to title dot upper, so this is a string class in Python which can be checked. If title is not equal to title upper, then we can what we can do, we would do the same thing. My dictionary of error is equal to true. My dictionary of error message is equal to title title should be in capital letters. Okay, title should be in capital. Okay, I hope this is fine. We can have a capital C here. Title should be in capital, and then I would render the page on the same part. Okay, my form.html. Okay, but I would only show the error only on one condition. That would be if error should be true, and this, then I would show an error message. Okay, and this should be my danger class. Okay, so I hope now you have a clear idea what's happening. So I would make a get request test title test subject. Okay, now it says title should be in capital. Okay, And if I make a okay, I'll make a test title here, like in capital, test subject, or we can have this in small letters, no issue, test subject. Okay, so it says form submitted. Now I hope guys this is very clear to you. So in next tutorial we are going to work with the more on error and exception handling with the routes, URL and pages, and even in the forms also. So thank you guys, thank you so much.